गई है सांसें सभी अधूरी सी है कहानी मेरी
So guys, let's go. We are on
फिसल जाए
5
ये
I
तो
think.
डर
I'm not
ना
sure. Can
कोई
change the
रुक जाने की जरूरत नहीं कागज के पर्दे हैं ताले हैं दरवाजों पे
same.
पानी में डूबे हुए ख्वाब अल्फाजों के
So now go to ChatGPT and
खो गए हम कहाँ रंग सा ये जहाँ खो गए हम कहाँ
with
रंग सा ये जहाँ
एक दिन पहले से प्रैक्टिस कर
तेरे मेरे रास्ते हैं जादुई इमारतें हैं मैं भी हूँ तू भी है
predicting.
हाँ
I'm going to be clear that
खोई
mathematical
सुई
homework
सड़कों पे
today
सितारों के
2 days
कंधों पे
and 3
नाचते उड़ते
techniques
हैं
about
हम
logic learning how Python thinks. Day
खो
4 is not for
गए
learning
हम
new math
कहाँ
sequences for stability. So you
रंग सा ये जहाँ
do I need to okay
खो
now your
गए
choice is
हम कहाँ
so you will
रंग
open
सा
your
ये
code,
जहाँ
you will go to file, here day 5 because I'm practicing one for like fact plus 45 day 4.py. Okay, now you will close this. Okay, ready. Now encode it basically. Now code matters more than question.
यूं ही बरस बरस काली घटा बरसे हम
So
यार भीग
basically we
जाए
will
इस
do one thing
चाहत
that
की
we will
बारिश
let
में
me do even out
मेरी
using a
खुली
function
खुली लटों को
sum of n
सुलझाए
numbers. Okay, using
तू
a function even
अपनी
out. So if we
उंगलियों से
create something
मैं
like
तो हूँ इस
a
ख्वाहिश
equals to
में सर्दी की रातों में हम सोए रहे एक चादर में हम दोनों तन्हा हो ना कोई भी रहे उस घर में
value here.
जरा जरा बहकता है
So now
महकता है आज तू मेरा तन बदन में प्यासी हूँ मुझे भर ले अपनी बाहों जरा जरा बहकता है महकता है आज तू मेरा तन बदन में प्यासी हूँ मुझे भर ले अपनी बाहों तड़पाए मुझे तेरी सभी बातें एक बार ऐ दीवानी झूठा ही सही प्यार तो कर मैं भूली नहीं हंसी मुलाकातें बेचैन करके मुझको मुझसे यूं ना फेर नजर रूठेगा ना मुझसे मेरे साथिया ये वादा कर तेरे बिना मुश्किल है जीना मेरा मेरे दिल पर जरा जरा बहकता है महकता है आज तो मेरा तन बदन में प्यासी हूँ मुझे भर ले अपनी बाहों जरा जरा बहकता है महकता है आज तू मेरा तन बदन में प्यासी हूँ मुझे भर ले अपनी बाहों
for I in a range of Num, num.
हमको मिली है आज ये घड़ियाँ नसीब से, जी भर के देख लीजिए हमको करीब से, फिर आपके नसीब में ये बात हो न हो, शायद फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो, लग जा गले
A little bit more and we can set it such a way
पास
that
आइए कि हम नहीं आएंगे पार पार, बाहें गली में डाल के हम रो ले जार जार,
we have this, then count positive negative zero from a
ये
list.
प्यार की
So we
बरसात
can do one thing, we can create a list.
शायद
List
फिर इस
equals
जन्म
to we had like an empty list. We had an empty list. Okay. Now
लग जा गले
what happens?
के फिर ये
Okay.
हंसी
So now we will do one thing, that we will create a function def
शायद
for
फिर इस जन्म
def
में मुलाकात हो न हो, लग जा गले
plus that return
मैनू चढ़िया
equals
इश्क में रंग तेरा
no
एक हो गया
return
अंग मेरा
x.
अंग
Okay, so x, where would I
तेरा रब मिलिया जब मिलिया माही मैनू संग तेरा
okay,
हो
okay.
के भी
Take
करीब
list, where
तू
would I get the list?
हमेशा
Take
पास
one
था,
thing. Now
किसा भी देखती
and
मैं तेरा रास्ता,
def
जो भी है सब मेरा तेरे हवाले कर दिया, जिस्म का हर रुआ तेरे हवाले में एक भी खुद पे हक मेरा तेरे हवाले कर दिया जिस्म का हर रुआ तेरे हवाले कर दिया जो भी है सब मेरा तेरे हवाले कर दिया जिस्म का हर रुआ तेरे हवाले कर दिया.
So basically we did one thing that I'm gonna create these as like empty variables. So I will take their value as 0, and it is important because we are then we will say that let's say yeah,
जय हो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा आदिदेव शंकरा हे शिवाय शंकरा तेरे जाप के बिना भोलेनाथ शंकरा चली सांस किस तरह हे शिवाय शंकरा मेरा कर्म तू ही जाने क्या बुरा है क्या भला तेरे रास्ते पे मैं तो आँख मूंद के चला तेरे नाम की जोत ने सारा हर लिया तमस मेरा नमो नमो जी शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा जय त्रिलोकनाथ शंभो हे शिवाय शंकर नमो नमो जी शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा रुद्रदेव हे महेश्वरा सृष्टि के जन्म से भी पहले तेरा वास था ये जग रहे या ना रहे रहेगी तेरी आस था क्या समय क्या प्रलय दोनों में तेरी महानता 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 सीपियों की ओट में भोलेनाथ शंकरा मोतियां हो जिस तरह हे शिवाय शंकरा मेरे मन में शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा तू बसा है उस तरह हे शिवाय शंकरा मुझे भरम था जो है मेरा था कभी नहीं मेरा
so now we will paste it
अर्थ
out
क्या
here
निरर्थ क्या जो
Just
भी है
paste it
सभी
over
तेरा
and we need to do it
तेरे सामने है झुका मेरे सर पे हाथ रख तेरा नमो नमो जी शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा जय त्रिलोकनाथ शंभो हे शिवाय शंकर नमो नमो जी शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा रुद्रदेव हे महेश्वरा
very well sound boards are just and like then you can just okay. So yeah, good. You did work. So now my part is on as well. Exactly what
नजरों से दूर पीछे चलिए तेरे पीछे चलिए तेरे पीछे चलिए
तेरे बिना. So now actually because of music I can't concentrate like I can concentrate but like I'm not speaking anything and I'm here to practice different stuffs live creation big logical issue list and what's wrong. You are appending the same number repeatedly. You never asked for list values. This is not how data collection works. Wait, what happened? Like your code n equals to int for I in range n list dot append n. I okay, sorry, we needed to append I. Okay, I. Okay, then I hope so. For I in value equals to input value list dot. Okay, sorry. Like for I in list, mm, value equals int input enter value here. Now this one works. Okay, then we have to append here value. Now this is right, I think so. I understand. Then positive, negative, almost perfect. The small typo in positive number is number of zero is typo positive, negative, ones. Okay, this was right. Even odd part, logic is solid. This one was even odd part. This one, this one was like next. Then we have like we don't need M. This part is not actually needed, right? Sum of n numbers. Logical mistake. Okay, you mean this one, right? Like num sum equals to 0 for I in range n sum plus or equals to 1. I mistakenly did it wrong. Like so you are not taking user, you are summing 0 plus 1. You don't name the variable, it shadows Python built-in variables sum. Okay, result and sum equals to then it means that result plus or equals to then print the result is result. Now I think so that first one is perfectly right. Second one we have num int input enter number here result is equals to 0. So if I in range n result plus or equals 1. No, for range in num like it for it is saying that take input for n numbers, right? Question was wait, the question was what? Sum of n numbers using a loop. So we have like this was, okay, num equals to and input number here. So results equals to for I in range, but we need to take n numbers, right? So okay, we need to take n numbers. Command C, then you can do this command V. Value equals to enter input here. Result plus or equals to value. This thing changes everything. Now equals to result. Now this will work. Then a list n equals to input number here for I in range n. Value equals to integer input value here. Like we will paste for I in range n. Value equals to list dot append value. Now okay, so we will take value, then append that value in list. Now positive, then we will call. This one is basically same question part, so we will just make it. So this is this is second question answer, and this is, I think so this is okay. This is, I hope so that this works smoother and fine. I think so this is perfectly fine, right? I hope so. Namo Namo Shankara Shankara Shivaya Shankara. Okay, so overall, this is a successful day for solution. Not trying to, not almost. You fixed your mistakes and implemented the logic correctly. That matters more than speed. Even our block, correct simple, not as necessary value. Okay, so this is exactly it should look like value, input value here, results equals to value. Now the print the result is the result. So okay, you fixed the earlier mix, you separated count num from data value. Now you avoided using sum as a variable name. This shows real learning. Then a list creation, counting logic, correct list construction, proper use of append, loop logic is solid, positive, negative, zero counting. Right, list creation plus counting knowledge, like logic. This question was not even in the question. Like I just made a question and solve it. So yeah, I'm very much proud of me. Like he gave me three and told me to solve two. I solved four. And then output section is also fine print. This is tell me you listen, you correct, you don't quit when confused, you improve. No, 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 don't flatter me, dude. So tomorrow you must do only this the one function. Uh, stop now, rest. But I have 20 minutes more. Yep. Yeah, almost 20 minutes. Good. Then we use those 20 minutes properly. No nothing what 20 minutes mini mission rule. No new topic, no one problem, one function, unclean solution. Wrap the day's logic into a function. You already know input, loop, list, if else. Now we connect them. This is the real step forward. Problem statement. Read carefully. Write WAP that takes a number n, takes n numbers from the users, then stores them in a list, counts positive, negative, zero, returns all three counts, prints the result, store them in a list, counts, returns all three counts. Hey, this one is print the result outside the function. Define. Like constants, use only one function, no global counting variable. Use return, not print inside the function. Skeleton, you must fill the logic. Def count number n, return positive, negative, zero, n equals to int input, enter how many numbers. Then p neg positive, negative, z equals to count numbers, print positive, negative, zero. Okay, so it is saying that we need to solve it by via function. We here did one thing. We created an empty list. We take input numbers. we printed them, like we appended them inside the value. Then we in the list, like the list added the values and we counted from the list. But it is saying that WAP that takes number n, takes n numbers from the users, store them in a list, counts positive, negative, zero. Like it is by via function, like zero constraints. Use only one function, no global counting variables. Okay, okay, okay. So, what it is saying, it does mean that we need to comment out this part, comment class. Then we will go here. Like we have to create a use only one function. Like takes a number n. So n equals to int input command C, then we will command V here. Then we have n now, like we have taken n, like take n numbers from the users. Now we will define a function div take x, take n x, such that we have now, like we will return. Now this function does one thing, that it inputs. So let's go value. Okay, we have to create a empty list, like lst equals one empty list. Okay, so now value equals to int input value here, this one, can see, and we will just command v here. Then list dot append value, right? Now it has appended the, okay, we have to return, right? Why not? We didn't use the def, right? Def def take x, take an x, like okay, 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 return, like for for I in a range of x. Now this will work properly, fine, I think so. Like we need to do it. Now this works. Return for I in range x, right? Yeah. No, return for I. So for num, why I can't use for here? Hello. Yet tell me that why I can't use for loop. Code is structurally unreachable. Statements must be separated by new lines or semicolons. This? Do you mean this? No. Why? View problem. Statement must be semicolons. Why this is like that? Why it is not happening? Okay, so list for I in range. for num in range x. Okay. Okay, so now we have this. Now we have to define a function for counting. Okay, so we can the skeleton had some name, so I'll use that name. Count number def count count num of x, like for count num of x, uh, for num in range x, for num in range n, not x. Okay, so count num x, what it has. Now we have to do something, right? We gotta do something. Mm, we have to define a function. Like we defined it with name, so we can call it for n. Count num n. So- Okay, so for n, what it does, count num x. Okay, so mm, it has to perform certain function, right? It has to perform. Okay, it will count, right? Okay, okay. Uh, if if x n I in list for I in list if I greater than 0, 0, return. Okay, but I don't know what the hell. Okay, it will just create the list, right? Then we have to do the command C, then command V. Now return positive plus or equal 1. Why? Do we? Yeah. Okay, so command B. No, command C. Return. I don't know if this works or not. Left I less than 0. Nah, I don't know what I'm exactly doing, but I'm doing something. 0. Okay, so now let me call that function. Let's call it. We will call it that count num of, like, let's give. Oh, 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 okay, 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 I understand now. I don't know what the hell is that. But I have to use def here. Like, I don't know what the hell it will do. Okay, loop and counter. Return positive, negative, 0. Okay, what it does, like, for I return positive equals positive 1. If count number of x, y, like, y, x, y would I call it? Like, return and input. We know z is equals to count numbers of n. Count numbers of x is equals to pidk, like, for. I'll just come and see. I didn't know if it will work or not. And v. I don't know if it will. Okay, for I in list, if I is greater than, return positive equals to positive equals positive plus 1. Elif return negative equals negative plus 1, else return 0 equals 0 plus 1. Okay, so I think this should work. I don't know if it work or not. So basically, what happened is, we have now in this code, we have n will take number. We have created an empty list. Then we have for count num for I in list. Okay, for I in list, for every value in that list only, what it will do, like this function. Okay, so count num x, like we have to do now. Now we have to perform that count num of n. Like let's say we have did one thing, then we can print command c, command v, simply comment out. I don't know if it works or not. Let me run it before giving that to. Why it's not working? We enter number, we have 3. Let's say enter value here. I enter 1, 3, and 5. Now number of positive number is 0, negative number is 0. That means it's not working. Okay, let me check the logic by here. Print print list. So it will print the list. Count number x for I in list, if I is equals to 0 or not. For I in list. Okay. Now I don't understand that why it is not working. Like count num of x. We define a function by this. We know that. The count num of n. Okay, let's make it something. Value equals count num of x. Now print print value, because we want to know what is happening behind the scenes. So when I do this and like I enter 2 and I enter 1 and 0, 1 0, false, the number of positive number is 0. We are being late actually. But I have to give this code to ChatGPT that I tried till this. Can't see, I think my loop was not strong. I tried my best, You tried, and that's the only thing that matters at this stage. Now I'm going to be very clear and strict because this is a logic bug, not a typing issue. You are close, but a few fundamental mistakes are blocking you. What went wrong? Your function is not doing the counting. Inside the count number return is equals to was equals. This is a comparison, but I can't like positive meant you used global variables incorrectly. The function depends on a list of positive, negative, 0 defined outside. That defeats the purpose of a function. A function should take input, work independently, result. Okay, okay, okay. I understand. I won't see the result, like the answer, but I will try and again. Okay. Inside the loop. Okay. X, and we will just command v here. Okay. Now we don't need to print list. Okay, this is not necessary. Now we have one thing, that we have list equals to a empty list. I created it, count num x. This function does create an empty list. Positive equals to for I in list, counting number x for I. Okay, so now that for num, command C. return command B for num in a range. We are not doing anything. Why it's wrong? Okay, okay. One, two, three, four. Now, one, two, three, four. Now this is fine. For num in range n, value becomes equals to, then also, okay, for I in list, 0 equals to 1, value equals count number n. For I, for num in range x, I in range of x basically, because here count num x, right? Value equals, let's depend. Okay, this one should be created value. Okay, okay, we have to, nice. We have to do one thing. Actually, we can do it. We can just cut from here, paste it here. Okay, now this must work, right? Enter. Okay, for now, trend value. I think this should work. Okay, result, print, result. Now this must work. I think this must work now. Nah. Now we enter number 2 here, enter 1 here, then 2 here. False. Why it's false? It's not in the list. Is that what you mean? But I don't know what went wrong, but let's I'm being too much late, dude. I don't know what how, but I can't go like this. But it's still wrong. Good, you improved the structure, but still making the same code two mistakes. Like what's still wrong? You are still using return incorrectly. Return equals plus positive. Okay, return positive plus or equal one. No written there. Must be once at the end. Right now your function exists the first number. It checks correct logic, friend. So okay, return Okay, now, okay, so we have a list first of negative 0 for I in range and value is equals to int input list append value for I in list. If I is greater than 0, then positive becomes equals to. Now we will return positive, negative, zero, 0. Now I don't know why it is not. N equals okay. N equals we take it P neg P positive negative Z equals count num. I can't understand it. Wait. Negative. Oh, 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 okay, 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 okay. I understand now. Return. Okay. So we have, then we have, can't we? Now, not result equals to means that's a positive, negative, and zero equals count number. Now we not n neg. Okay, we this works now. Okay, I understand the def count. I think this must work if I say 2 and if I give 24 and 123, then it would enter value here. Once again, why the hell? Def count. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry. Okay, we have to kill the terminal and run it again. I said 2. Return, then 23, and then what 5. Positive number is 0, negative number is this, and that number is that. Okay, now we can check it. Command C and Command V. This works now. Yes, this is correct. You fixed every structural mistake that mattered. I'm going to explain why this. So, so it sticks. Now, function is well contained. Your function takes input X, does all work internally, return results, not dependency on outside variables. This is a proper function design. You use first plus. This is the only correct way to count. No comparisons, no early exits. You return once after all the inputs are taken, all numbers are checked. This means function finishes its job, handle results back cleanly. Okay, so our work is done. Like we did a lot of coding today. I hope so. So command slash. Basically, today I wrote like 25 lines code. Yesterday was 60 lines code. And then was it was also like good. It's 28. Then we had 60 line codes. And then, but line of code doesn't define like the day 4 is basically better than Python practice 45 day 4. Okay, like save everything. Okay, save everything, guys. We can command Q, then command Q, and then I'll go to YouTube, then like end stream.